telling you. On a serious note, I'm headed up to northern Arizona right now to film my friends Adam and Kimberly on their Arizona archery elk hunt. This is my opinion, the best tag the state of Arizona has to offer. I remember when I was little, my dad used to tell me stories about when he would get this tag and just all the rutting bull action he would see, just intense. It was crazy, the stories he told me. They were the stories that really fueled my passion to want to hunt. And to be able to go up here and not even as the shooter, but just to go up and film these guys on this hunt and experience the rut action that we are hopefully going to see, it's exhilarating. I got about 3.5 hours of driving, and I don't think I'm gonna stop smiling the whole way. So we'll check back in when we get there. Let's do it. All right, I just rolled up to camp. Check out this temp. That is just awesome. It's gonna be cold tomorrow, and that is exactly what we need. Go say hi to these guys and figure out the plan.
Normally we drive to the bottom, but because it's in the base of the meadow and walk up, but because it's the opening day, we don't want to do that.
Right.
So you need to stop up in the timber before you drop in.
Okay.
So you guys will take the razor, and then we'll take a truck or my truck or whatever and warn around the section.
Okay.
So there's a trail, like he said, it goes up high and comes back. I just stay on that lower one. You can see the trail good, and you're gonna make less noise. Because you know, when we were actually walking in the daylight, we lost track a little bit of where the trail was. Okay. So she knows that walk that lower trail.
But you guys will park probably right about where that cut's at.
Okay.
Normally we park there. Oops. Normally we park there. We'll probably park up there because this is still all timber up there.
So what's the time we're getting up then tomorrow?
About 3 o'clock.
3 o'clock? All right.
Okay.
3 a.m. is game time, boys and girls. It's game time. All right, Tom. It's about 3:05, 3:06 in the morning. You ready to hear some screaming bulls or what?
Hope you got your big boy pants on.
It's gonna be cold. We haven't even stepped foot outside, and it's cold. We just feel it. So, all right, there's the generator kicked on. So we're gonna go see what the rest of the team is doing.
It's showtime, boys and girls. Let's go.
Let's do it.
I'll keep it out there just in case we need to see something. Let's do this, gentlemen.
So we got back to camp, had a pretty eventful morning today. We got in on some bulls right at first light. We were kind of pinned down, we couldn't move in on them. They were all in the meadow in front of us, and our plan was to try and sneak around the tree line on them. But we got pinned down by a spike and a cow, and we just had to wait till it got a little brighter until they moved into the timber. We could never get in front of them after that point, but they were still calling. I mean, we had at least 4, probably more bulls that were ripping well until 9:30 in the morning. And then as we were heading out around 10 o'clock, Tom threw out a quick cow call, and we actually called a bull out of his bed, and he came in quiet, and he came right into 35 yards. He stopped, he was looking at us, or looking in our direction, and the wind swirled, and he picked up our wind, and he hightailed it out of there. But the bulls are talking, especially for this early in the season. That's great. So we're heading out here in a little bit. We're gonna split up again, try a couple new areas, and then we're probably gonna go back to the same area tomorrow morning and see if we can't get better positioning on those bulls and maybe get ahead of them and ambush them when they're heading to their beds. We got a bull. Sounds like he's coming in. We're just gonna get a little bit closer. Oh, he's coming in. Yeah, he's coming in. And that one's getting closer. He's definitely getting closer. Check your wind. It's coming up the end here. Let's move uphill and let's get in front of him. Right there. Right there. See him? Look it to your right in front of you.
Nice hit. You got him good.
Dude, good job. Oh, he came right in, man.
Good job. Dude, that was intense.
That was intense. He was only like 15 yards away.
That was awesome.
I put my 20 on to let it rip.
Dude, the arrow went straight through him. You got him good, dude. That's a good bull.
It was a good pull.
That's a great bull.
Alright, we got a good hit. How are you guys feeling right now?
That was exciting.
Oh
Pumped
my
up, man.
gosh. I'm so pumped up.
That bull came in so fast.
Dude, that happened so quick.
He was screaming.
Well, we knew
15 yards
we
from
knew there
us.
were good bulls in here yesterday.
Yeah.
We were in here. We know these bulls came in this bedding area yesterday.
That was one of them raspy bulls we heard yesterday.
We
That
knew,
was
we
one
knew
of
there
them.
were a couple good bulls yelling up here, but they wouldn't come down.
That
So we went around them.
yeah.
So when that cow came in, she busted us and she ran, and I thought she was gonna take off and the bull was gonna follow.
So did I.
And you cow called, and that bull just came straight at us. He didn't even care that she left. He was coming up to get you.
We're gonna give him about 30 minutes.
Yesterday morning.
Just in case.
That's where we're at.
And we're just gonna,
So we went
because he's right
around
down
that
close.
bench to the right. Came up
He
over.
only went
and
80
we're looking
yards.
down. We
They
never
didn't
got
hear
as
him go
far as the
down,
meadows.
but
They're another
He
several
smoked him.
hundred yards or more to the
So we're just gonna give him
headed
some
back. But
time. I
we
might
were like up
creep
to
down
that right
here
bull.
and
Probably
see
that
if
right
there's any
pesky bull that
blood.
was yelling at us yesterday.
We know where we hit him, but just to play it safe, give him time. We're gonna go see what we got down here.
There he is.
There's
He's down.
Good job, man.
Let's go up there and
Let's go find him.
Look at that. It took almost 150 yards before we finally found a speck of blood. He just was not bleeding. Oh. That is a brute.
Look at the mass on the right side.
This side.
What do you think, Adam? Was it worth it?
Oh yeah, beautiful bull.
Oh my gosh, that's a great bull.
Good
That's
mass.
a great bull.
It's an older bull.
Congrats.
He is. Yeah. Hey, good job. All right, guys, here he is. 2020 early Arizona archery bull. How you feeling right now?
Oh, we're ecstatic, man. It was awesome. It went from a really flat morning to a really exciting morning very quickly.
Oh yeah.
Very quickly.
We had some bulls bugling before daylight, and then they just stopped. We went up and around. We knew there were some bulls at yesterday, and started cow calling, and this guy got pissed off and answered, and he was ready. So ideal setup. Thank you, guys.
Absolutely, man.
Great
Absolutely.
shot.
That was a great shot.
Oh,
It
yeah.
really was.
He called. We moved in a couple hundred yards, called again. We went about 50 yards up, and then we knew he was just coming in pissed off and hot. So we set up. John ran up for the call. Ryan sat there with the camera with me, took the camera duty, but it was phenomenal.
I think that was one of the coolest mornings of elk hunting that I've ever experienced.
Put a lot of miles on the boots, but it was worth it.
Oh yeah, we are a long ways from the truck.
Yeah.
It's
It's going to be a long pack out, maybe a couple trips.
Yeah, we are. This is not a side by the road bull. We
No.
are a long ways from the truck. I think it was 2 miles from the moment we turned, and we've gone at least another mile and a half or two since then.
Yeah.
'Cause when
I'd
we-
say, yeah, we're about 4 miles in or so, 4.5.
Because we went 2 miles in that wilderness trail before we turned in. So, all right, let's get after the fun time.
Let's do it, boys. All right, you guys, we got the whole bull loaded up. The whole gang's all here. Yeah. Now we're gonna die. Let's go.